Laviska, what do you think you need to show teams here at the Combine this week?
I think my speed.
What do you think you're going to run?
How fast I can run.
What do you think you're going to run?
I think it'll be a satisfying time. We'll see.
Hey, Steven was over there a little while ago. He said when you were on the field, you basically needed a red light over you. Like defenses knew if you were there, you were coming. What's your thought on just how defenses paid attention to you?
I think they paid very much attention, especially from just if they're watching film, they know like the ball is in my hand a lot. So I think they're paying a lot of attention.
Laviska, how much do you think your size will help you transition into the NFL and maybe start in your first year?
I think my size will transition well. I think I'm just going to be able to outplay a lot of people with my size.
Do you see yourself playing in that?
You got measured, right?
Yeah, 6 foot, 227.
Do you see yourself, Laviska, playing the similar role in college? You do a little bit of everything, or maybe refining it more as a receiver? Because you ran the ball, you were used on a lot of different ways to see you.
I think I'm an athlete. I want to play everywhere. I want to help out as much as possible in any position.
What's it like being here with Steven Montez, Tony Brown, some guys that you went to school with and that you know?
It's definitely interesting, and it's fun to have some guys that went through the grind, and we experienced the grind together, so it's good to be somewhere that a lot of people don't get to go.
What do you think your dad would say if he saw you up here today?
He'd be proud and but remain tough and just keep rising.
How have you persevered? I know it's been 10 years, I think, or whatever, but how have you persevered through your life, having gone through that tragedy that you went through?
Say it again?
How have you persevered through that tough time? I know it's been a while, but still, you obviously emerged. How did you do that?
I'm the type of guy that's gonna keep everything inside anyways, and just keep growing as a person. I mean, I don't think it's like kept me down in a way. I just look at it as everything happens for a reason, and just figure it out. Just keep moving on.
Laviska, as you're meeting with teams, do you find that they have different visions on how they would want to use you?
A lot of teams actually been like saying the same thing as far as how they use me.
And how is that? I mean, how do they?
Slot, mainly slot, outside, and just being able to move around.
With the unique style of play that you play in college, do you watch particular receivers that maybe played more of that athletic style?
Deebo Samuel definitely did a lot of that moving around and just getting the ball in different places. So definitely Deebo Samuel.
What are you going to tell your versatility as a strength?
I think my versatility is a good thing. And, like I said, I don't want to be in one spot. Then, I wouldn't be able to get that many balls or attention or something. I want to be able to move everywhere. I want to be able to create mismatches everywhere on the field.
Come here to be yourself?
I haven't, not yet.
Come here to do this?
I'm not sure. They don't say the names on the card.
Have you met with the Chiefs at all?
I have not met with the Chiefs yet.
Hey, Laviska, how big was the USC game? There were a lot of pro scouts were at that game. You had a huge game. How important was that performance as you move into this process?
I didn't know how many scouts was there, but I think it was big. I mean, I think I need to perform every game to show people what I can do. I think it was big. I was able to get loose a little bit, so it was definitely good for the scouts to see.
Steven was talking about the long touchdown play. What do you recall about it? He was like blown away by it. What was your recollection of that play?
I love it.
I had a slant to the field, so the DB was playing off a little bit. That's like an automatically go to that slant because we to the field, a lot of space, a lot of room. I just set it up when I caught it. I kind of slowed down a little bit, make it seem like I was gonna cut back out, and then slip them and a touchdown.
Do you know if you got a formal interview with the Broncos?
I had one.
Mm-hmm.
How'd it go?
It was cool. They just wanted to get to know me. I think I did good. Unfortunately not. I wasn't able to, train for everything because of my injury. I had to do a lot of resting and rehabbing, but I was only able to train for the 40, so I will be running the 40.
Who do you pass?
I can name a couple people. I think Jarvis Landry, as far as his aggressiveness and his dog mentality. Larry Fitzgerald, he's about business when he go on that field, and I think I'm about business too. And I say Julio Jones, his aggressiveness and his athletic ability to do things is just crazy to me. And I think I'm a freak like him.
This is been written some, but just to check, do you wear your hair long as a way to honor or remember your dad? Is that
Yes, sir.
right? And then the whole story in high school with basketball. It sounds like the coach, his rule to cut their hair, right? It sounds like you didn't sweat that much over that. It's like, okay, that's your rule, but I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that was his rule, but I'm not going to cut my hair to play a sport. That's just God telling me to go do something else. I'm not going to cut my hair to play a sport.
At that point, was football was your number one sport at that point?
Actually, basketball was my number one sport. I actually wanted to play basketball. I didn't start taking football seriously until 9th grade. Okay. And I started off on 9th grade B team, and I just moved to receiver.
So that decision, you quit basketball after your freshman year of high school?
During freshman.
How much Stephen really raved about Coach Tucker. I just wonder, what do you think Michigan State is getting in Coach Tucker?
A very dedicated and hard-working coach. Definitely about business, and he want to get the most out of every player. He want to make sure everyone's doing everything right, and like I said, get the most out of every player. I think it's a comparison, but I also think it's not a comparison. I mean, I think I stand out in ways that they don't. Like you said, it's a very deep class, and I think everyone's great.
Do you pay attention? Because everybody's rankings will probably go up and down and all that. Are you the kind of guy that pays attention to that?
Not so much. I mean, I know what my film shows, and I know what type of guy I am, so I'm going to just do me and just worry about me.
Did you think playing through the injury did illustrated toughness, and how hard was it to kind of back and forth, play a little, have to stop? I mean, how compromised, I guess, were you trying to get through last season?
It was definitely difficult. But I love the sport too much to just shut it down. And I just wanted to be a team player. And like I said, I love the sport too much. So I just had to keep fighting through it and just produce as much as I could.
Do you feel like you're finally healthy, given the rest from the season? Do you feel like you're where you want to be?
I'm still not there, but I mean, I had to do a lot of training for this combine. So.
Will you be able?
When you were growing up playing basketball, who was your idol? Who was the basketball guy in your life?
Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love him.
Why is that?
I just love how aggressive he played, especially when he was at the Nuggets. I just loved everything about him.
Being from DeSoto, what's your relationship like with Vaughn?
My relationship is very, very deep. Also going to Colorado, he was at Colorado, so we spent some good amount of time together. It's like a big brother to me.
What kind of things does he talk to you about? Like, why do you say big brother?
Life things, life goals, what to expect, how to live life, how to go about life, and just how to be great.
Did he give you advice for the combine and the draft process?
Not so much about the process, but just how to work. Make sure you work. That was the main thing. Just make sure you work.
What was your experience like at the Casting Academy last year?
Oh, that experience, that was crazy. It's definitely hot, and just you get to be out there with all these different quarterbacks around the world. So that was good to get to know them and meet all of them. Also, it was good to be a coach. I was a coach, coaching all the kids, and it was a good learning experience.
Did you get to work with a lot of the quarterbacks that are here, and did anyone stand out to you outside of your quarterback?
I didn't get to work that much, but I don't know. I can't really remember, but I mean the size is what was crazy to me. Like I didn't see the sizes of those quarterbacks from seeing them in person. It was crazy.
So there's a lot of depth at wide receiver in this draft class. What stands out about the depth?
Say it again.
There's a lot of depth at wide receiver in this class. What stands out about the depth for you?
What stands out about the depth? What do you mean by that?
In the wide receiver class, there's a lot of talented wide receivers in this draft class. What do you think of the group as a whole?
Oh, I think this is one of the best groups since Odell group. I think we're talented across the board. I think we check a lot of boxes. I think this class is going to do great things. It's definitely going to be a legendary class.
Is there an NFL player that you model your game after?
Definitely Jarvis Landry, Julio Jones, and Larry Fitzgerald.
Laviska, when you're meeting with teams and they ask you about your injury history, what do you tell them to reassure them about potentially picking up?
Say it one more time.
When you meet with teams that are maybe concerned with your injury history, what do you tell them to reassure them that you're going to be able to compete at a high level at the next level and stay healthy?
Well, being in college, first off, you don't really get to take care of your body as much as you can when you get to the league, as far as like money and time. You're always busy in college. You don't have enough time to like take care of your body as much as you want to. So I know for sure that being to the next level, I can take care of my body way more and get better medical attention.
Have you met with the Bills?
I think that'll be very exciting. I know their coach will use me to the full ability. I know they'll put me in positions to create mismatches and have fun while doing it.
Have you met with the Bills?
It's so much in Colorado, play so many different areas of the field. You got a sense from teams that they still want to see you show how refined you are as a receiver?
Say it one more time.
I said you get so many things with the wild. I think Steven said you played a little tight end. You feel like teams still need to see how refined you are as a receiver?
I think so. I mean, but they also know that I'm a great receiver, just as a receiver. But I think it's more than just being a receiver. You got to be able to do things with the ball. So I think that plays a big part too.
What would it like for Laviska to go to the Broncos? Phil being there, Vaughn and Drew Lock emerging. Do you think about that at all?
Say it one more time.
What would it be like to go to the Broncos with Phil there, Vaughn there? You got a quarterback now. Would you think about how you might fit?
I think it'd be interesting. I think it'd be fun to play with some people that I've been around a bunch, and I know they'll show me the way to live life even better, and they'll show me the way to get on the field and be great.
Have the Packers interviewed you yet?
The Packers?
Yeah.
Have they
interviewed? They have interviewed.
Yes, sir.
How did it go?
It went well.
Any questions that kind of caught you off guard or surprised you? Or used to?
I mean, they wanted me to give them a word based off the word that they said, and that one of the words was protection.
Protection.
And I just said safe.
They have a pretty good quarterback. You want to protect, I think, yeah?
Oh yeah, they are. Very great quarterback. I love to play with him.